everyone. Welcome to my very, not that derelict, acquaintance.
I'll open the hangar, but you don't have much power, just let you know.
This place looks like it's barely holding together.
It sure is, but it's gonna be your home for a while.
My yes, such a joy. Could have cleaned up, could you?
And that takes too much time and effort.
That's what you're here
That's why I
for.
have you here.
Yeah, you ever tried cleaning in the dark?
When I was
Pretty difficult. Give them some slack.
when I was told the ship was in a bad condition, I didn't expect it to be like this. I suppose now I see why it takes several million credits to repair this.
I've unlocked reactor controls. You'll need to repair the subsystems and then jumpstart the reactor once again.
Yay.
Alright, you got your little engineering buddies, have them help.
Well, if there's first things first, it would of course be power, so let's not delay.
Alright. So first I'm going to need you to climb inside and stand on that thing in the center.
You want me to die?
What?
I was joking. Is that not what people do when attempt? How did my psychiatrist put it? Make friends?
You have a psychiatrist?
That's more like a prank.
Anyways, why are there only two of you in the reactor room? Get your ass in there. Where is Mason?
Oh, we have him selling, the ships we took right now.
Oh. Okay.
Honestly, I'm rather relieved that he's not here to make this more difficult for us.
Yes, when we were with him, he did just kind of immediately want to enslave everyone around him. Don't know how I
Yes,
feel about that.
You can quite
You
literally
don't
see
say.
that with us.
Just an FYI, you have another ship incoming!
Oh, lovely. Let's get the power back on quickly. If it's hostile, we'll need that on.
Are they hailing?
No. There's not a comm signal here to hail to. So I genuinely cannot tell if they're doing anything.
Yep, coming in for landing.
What are they?
Well then, allow the two of us with bomb collars to fix this, while the rest of you with actual weaponry go find out what that is.
I mean, it could be the Stormtrooper Commandos I hired. It could be Vicarious Trembly, the attorney I hired. What else could it be? Who's in here? Oh, it is the Stormtrooper Commandos. Welcome on board.
This your comm stick?
It sure is.
Right. What needs to be done? You need security people to secure, probably clean up this mess.
Yes. Glad to see that you have some professionality with you.
There's a loader on our ship. It carries gear, but it also can help you clean up this area. We'll get working on that.
I can see that this is already great employment for both parties.
What do you want done with these droid parts? Do you want them gathered, or are we just smelting?
Hey, you can gather them. Some of them are IG-100s, which could be put to great use.
Something's working.
Sounds good to me.
Where's that Mandalorian, though? Hansro, do you have any word on that Mandalorian?
They said they'll be here later. They have other things to do. Like getting a workbench and everything. They said they want their payments so they can start procuring supplies to get shipped here. What are we doing about that? I do have the concern that we can't really be shipping things, so we should probably set up a pickup spot. Because if we just have things shipped here, eventually someone will just try to rob us.
Very true. We might need a, what would be called a dead drop?
I was just thinking we rent out a cargo shuttle.
Why don't we just simply get a P.O. box?
What is that?
Oh, good. One of these. Both.
Oh, there we go.
Perfect. Backup power is now restored. Now time to focus on primary. I'm working on getting a
Is that in here?
diagnostic running.
All you have to do is jumpstart, seal the electric leaks, make sure the fuel lines are powered into the reactor, and just jumpstart it. There's enough fuel for a few more jumpstarts before things will go south. Luckily, Jim has a lot of money now, so he can pay to get that thing fixed.
I managed to repair the structural faults in the fuel lines, so we just need to work on the reactor itself.
A simple fix. Patchwork will have to do for now.
I didn't even notice this botanical garden in here. The life support, whatever this is.
That's good.
Not much of a ship guy. I don't know if you could tell.
Readout. Looks like everything is in the green. However, there is a secondary room in the reactor. There's 2 more rooms you need to check on.
I see it. I see one of them.
Uh-oh.
Investigate it.
Ah, yes. This must be the life support room.
Presumably the other one will be, so you just need to jumpstart the reactor and then power up life support. Jam, did you give them breathing apparatuses, or have they just been breathing limited air quality this entire time? Engineer, start jumpstarting the reactor, right terminal, in the control station. Come on. You don't want to die, right? Hypoxia is not
That will
fun.
be me, then. Jump-starting reactor now. Prepare to power up life support systems.
Someone get back in reactor and activate life support. Should just be an activation.
Let me see. Is that the room on... Oh, I see it.
What do I care for being in there? I don't need it, they need it. Ah.
Life support should be
And
running.
then, alright, and then secondly, the room across needs to be activated. I believe that shields and all other essential systems. With all systems on, you should be set.
Shields
are
appear
now
to be
running.
active now.
Right, well now you can show your crew your Aquitans, and I will depart for a little bit.
Yes, I am most eager to see my permanent workspace.
Yes, 'cause I know my way around my own ship.
Mr. Tremblay should be here shortly.
Alright, everyone follow me for the tour. I'll show you where you all will be working and where you'd be spending the
Oh,
rest
yeah.
of your natural lives. Unless, of course, my untimely demise.
Well, I'll
Mr.
do my best to
Tremblay
prevent
is free
that.
pick of any of the offices on the second floor. There should be 5 of them to choose from.
Those are the airlocks. Here we have what I will probably be calling the meeting hall. We have med bay here.
Holy shit.
This
We
will
have
do
our
nicely.
4 back to
different
tanks.
operating.
My god.
Twice as many as on the Gozanti. Here's this.
Unfortunately, a lot of the equipment and a lot of damage was suffered to the lab. As you can also see, there are no supplies whatsoever. A1 did not like this.
I assume I'll primarily be working in and around the med bay, once the lab equipment is.
Here
I'm
we
gonna
have
love
my
working
favorite
here.
room. Are you all just left? This is my favorite room, personally. I'm still in the mid-bay.
Oh man. I haven't seen an operating room this big in ever.
Here we have, what are these, quarantine rooms, I guess? I don't know.
These will
They're
be
quite
excellent for
used
when
in
working
med
with
bay.
test subjects.
And then that elevator there takes you to where you'd be dropping people into the back to tanks. Here is our armory. I guess I can permit you, seeing how we are intact within your first day of working, I'll permit you to enter here. Maybe not grab something quite just yet.
Alright.
Maybe a pistol. Maybe I'll give you guys a blaster pistol, who knows?
That will work for me.
It is back on to display if I'm correct. Which I might not be. Again, my own ship, but I get lost quite regularly. Yes, not this way.
If you mean that large hallway, that's to our right.
Yeah, I know where I'm going.
I do not doubt that.
Here's all our
I
different
doubt that.
bunks. We're gonna be putting plenty of things in here. Cafeterias in here
Damn.
where you all can consume.
I
we'll save
rather
that for later.
explicitly doubt that you know your way around here. You seem to be meandering.
More bunks. More bunks. You know, Stas, you're, what would it be called? Negativity is getting quite, obnoxious. Here we have a vent that you can enter. I'm sure the Corn will like that. Seeing how he's going to be the main lead of our engineering.
I'm more of a naval man, but I suppose until we get actual qualified Reactor workers, this will have to do.
Wait, you having the core and do engineering? So are we firing Mason?
Well, Mason's gonna be out and about usually.
Ah yes, if I'd have to guess, this must be where the prison is.
This is also where all of the offices are, yes. And here's where the brig is, yes.
At least it's nicer than the one on the Gazanti.
Yeah.
Yes. A lot more spacious. And we have more offices, more offices, more offices.
Alright, I've arrived. I'll be over there shortly.
Oh my word, it's Vicarious Trembling, my favorite of my new hires.
And if it isn't Dram, one of my new favorite clients.
Here we have our meeting room. I'm showing some other new hires with exceptional amounts of air quotations around the ship. Here we have our data vault. And this leads to, never mind, this doesn't exist. You never saw any of that.
It's just a room.
Just a room, exactly. Good job. And then
Oh my
over
god.
here-
Okay, that's a bitch real quick. I hate that the little pokey bits have collisions on this model. It's so dumb.
Oh, that, yeah.
Okay, you can resume.
Oh, Vicarious Trembling.
Damn.
Why is your ship so fancy?
Sure, I can
Living in
afford that.
luxury, this one.
Well, only the best for a esteemed individual such as myself,
Well, get up here and choose your office so I can finally get it furnished.
Alright.
I assume I will take one of the offices in the med bay, and Ulrich will take, or Yurich will take the other.
There's only one office in the med bay to my knowledge.
Well, one is, I mean, the workroom with all of the experiments and
Ah.
test subject
So this-
containers will be mine.
So it shall be my domain then.
Alright,
This
let's see
is
if I can
huge.
find my
That's
way
fine.
out around here since no one's come to see me. I'm still
I'll
in the hangar.
be down soon.
Well, try not to
There is
keep me too
this.
waiting. Try not to keep me waiting. You know, I've been looking at the HoloNet, and from what I've seen on recent bulletins, I think you're gonna need me sooner rather than later.
What are you saying?
I mean, I did see a recent bounty for quite a litany of crimes pointed towards a certain Gozanti that I believe was operating in that area.
Yeah, that just happens to be right outside. It's a derelict ship we commandeered.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's believing any of that kind of sort of thing. I think he has our MO on down pat, if you would.
Well, it's not me that has your MO down, Pat. It's that settlement you attacked. They got your IFFs, you know.
Settlement's an overstatement.
Either way, that's still a bounty on you.
Alright, go ahead and pick one of these rooms, Vicarious, and we'll get it furnished and with whatever you like.
Alright.
If
Let's
it'd be not that expensive.
Rooms are on the other side.
By the way, Mr. Tremblay, I'm a big fan.
Ah, a fellow supporter. Well, I'm glad to finally meet you. I love meeting my supporters, you know?
The rooms are over here. Any of these.
Oh. I'll earmark that one. Same as the last one. Oh.
And then there's more further down the hallway here.
Alright, let's have a look. Same as the last one.
Same as the last one, and same as the last one. But yeah, none of them are furnished.
You know what? I'll go back over here. I think I'll take this room.
Alright, well I'll mark it down to get furnished with whatever you request, if that be it not some sort of rare pelted creature.
Oh, don't worry, I'm not feeling that extravagant today, luckily. I wouldn't want to spend that much on a little ship office anyway.
I designed a sign for you, Mr. Tremblay, outside. I think you'll agree.
Oh, let me see. You got my slogan right, too. I see I got a lot of people who know me here.
Wow, that was quick. Where's my sign, Gainsworthy?
What did you claim? I've been not paying attention.
Oh no, I haven't claimed a single room yet. Maybe I'll claim this one right next to you over
I knew
here.
I was paying attention enough.
You know what? I'll be neighbors with you, Vicarious. This is my office now. Any problems, go straight to Vicarious Tremblay. Alright, but Vicarious, how much will these renovations cost?
Oh, for the office? Well, I mean, I just got here. I'd have to figure something out. So, it's not like I need anything too much.
Alright, well, there you go.
Just a few fixins.
Wait a minute. This is the big man. I'm the big green.
Oh, yeah. I didn't want to be too on the nose.
You're big green?
Yes.
Oh, I've heard about your escapades.
We're on a
lately,
ship full of
Noel.
celebrities then.
Oh, you've
Yes.
heard of my
That
work?
better?
Yes. And I guess we'll make the clone commandos fit into one bunk or something. Oh, they'll figure
What about
something
this?
out.
Oh, even better.
That's even better. I love it. Gansworthy, you know me too well. Alright, and Killian and Kentul, you guys figure out where you're gonna sleep. I don't quite particularly care where you pick.
And there's a billion bunks around. Just grab one.
Yeah?
I'll be
Pretty much.
exercising.
Well, I'll probably pick something close to the bridge then, since that is my domain.
Yeah, preferably not the offices. The offices, I'm thinking, are more for head of staff.
Since Mason isn't here, you want to give him a room?
I guess we'll give him one of the offices, seeing how he's probably going to be our head of staff and or engineering as far as I know.
Yurich can take the
Sure, you can take
administrative
this
office
room.
in the med.
Alright, I got the side too.
Beautiful.
Do you get it?
No, I don't. Head of
Rubber now.
employment? Head of engineering, head of employment, it's a double entendre.
It also just abbreviates the how.
Well, I mean, technically you wouldn't put of in an abbreviation, saying how, yeah.
See, but I don't care.
I guess when you're smart enough, you can make your own rules.
Oh, there's bunks in the med bay. Perfect.
There sure are.
Well, then while we're here, do you wish for me to have the ship go elsewhere? Or shall we keep it here for now?
He thinks the ship can move.
The ship can't move, it's immobilized. The ship was scuttled. Dreamers get to put a single credit into the ship, other than moving it here.
Yeah, I spent quite a bit of money on that. That's why we had to raid that settlement, air quotes. Why am I being so coy? You all were there. That's why I had to raid that smuggler's den and rob them. Speaking of which, Vicarious, you seem to be in the know with multiple groups of people, right?
I like to think I do. What's your question?
Do you know any, underground repairing groups that can come in and fix this Arquintans for, the low price of cheap?
You don't want to cheap out on engineering. You really don't.
I mean, yeah, I did somewhat recently represent one company. They were getting sued because one of their jobs on a capital ship ended with the whole thing going supernova. So I don't think you'll want to hire them.
Probably not.
Graham, you never want to go cheap on engineering, because they can do cost-cutting measures. You want a ship that will last you. You want the goods. Look for underground engineering teams, possibly with a syndicate, that know what they're doing. They might charge you a premium, but it'll be worth it.
Who knows, maybe I'll get a discount for, being, the arena champion Big Green.
You literally have done 3 matches. I don't understand your popularity.
I also don't understand it, but I will abuse it to the best of my abilities.
Maybe it was the arena, like the mech fight. Maybe that did it.
Oh yeah, that
Alright,
happened
newbies, how
after.
did you hear about Big Green?
Saw the mech broadcast.
See?
Well, I'm
And
still famous regardless.
I admit it's a good name. Marketing is an important part of popularity.
Well, we still gotta discuss the idea of building an arena so you can have an on-the-move arena so you could sell tickets here. Like, Brim, you know that room I talked about? Do you know how perfect it would be? There's literally windows all around that room, and an area above.
Yes, but wouldn't it be better if we just didn't do that? we just find someone to give us the contract to develop some sort of weapon of mass destruction?
Nobody knows who you are right now, Dram. Those come later. It's baby steps. They're gonna need you to get contacts to be able to get there. I don't have contacts. Everyone I know works for the Vanguard.
I suppose we could just make, a tester product, a product to be seen by the public and show them our capabilities.
You mean like an expo?
Exactly.
I don't know. An expo would not be good. You're gonna want to sell the military. So anyway, see how good this room would be for an arena?
Let me see.
You got the windows on all sides. You have the area above for people to watch. You got stands, you got guardrails so you can't get accidentally swing into them.
I guess it'll have to do.
Why are you so whiny about it? Is this what you wanted? Is to become famous and get your, super sponsors and coach happy?
Yeah, I guess. It would be best for money, but I don't really care about being famous, per se.
It's also the perfect cover of why, Dram, you're not around for the Vanguard. Ever thought of that?
Well, I was just gonna use the excuse that I was fixing the acquaintance because I won it. It would 100% believe that.
With what money?
Exactly.
Why would they believe that you did it? There's believable lies and then there's that. Okay, say like you've known this guy as a coworker for, a year. He's never really taken on a major, ship repair project. All of a sudden, he's broke and suddenly decides he's gonna repair an Arquitens by himself. Would you believe him?
Well, knowing me, if it was someone like me, yes, I would 100% believe them.
Well, I mean, it's not a lie, but we need a cover to get this money to make sense. For the ship, because, yeah. It also is perfect. You're repairing the Aquitins for the arena.
You're right, I guess. You're always right, Consworthy.
Don't talk like that, please. You're great in your own right. I don't want to make you feel inadequate like that.
Alright, that was starting to sound a little weird.
Also, did you know that Killian is in your office? Your lab office?
This is the only office in
My
here.
lab office?
Yeah, the one that you said you would be your area. Remember? You said you'd have that office in the lab.
I said I would have the, that would be more for Stas. Are you talking about the Medbay office?
Yes.
Yeah, and then Stas said I could have
Yeah,
it.
that's...
Yeah, I said that Yurich can take the administrative office in Medbay, and I'll take the experiment room that has the test subjects and the tables for work.
What's Stas's qualifications again? I forget. Oh wait, sorry. I'm thinking of the Mandalorian. Yes, never mind. Sorry, I got you two mixed up.
I was told you were the one who recommended I be hired, so I'd be quite confused if you didn't know my qualifications.
Look, I am busy with a lot of things, including covering for Dram in the Vanguard. Can't remember every detail. Alright, so, let's talk ship issues. You've got... An Arquitens costs 3.5 million. This is a salvage job, total loss, with the hull intact. That's the main thing. That is a lot of money saved. I'd say cut $1 million off the cost of the repair. Reactor, bad shape. I think that is priority 1. We get the reactor up, and then you get engines up. What do you think? Actually, how about you decide? How about you discuss it, and I will just give my 2 cents. I don't want to be leading your operation. I feel like I'm the only one, like, talking here. How the rest of your team could talk?
I don't know, what about you, Quarren? You seem to be the most ship expert.
Sorry, I was not listening to the conversation. What?
Alright, perfect. So now you can lead the conversation instead of me.
Quarren, you're our on-deck ship expert.
I
What do you
suppose,
think
yes.
is the most appropriate thing for starting the repairs?
We must make sure the reactor properly functions. Without that, we are basically dead in the water.
Good, so we're on the agreement that we fix the reactor first.
Yes. After that, we can work on the other essential things. But for now, we must focus on the reactor.
Yes, this one on the corner can be your office, and I'll take the one at the end here.
Thanks.
Well then, anybody know any contacts on who can fix a reactor?
Maybe?
Only one person that was red and had horns was listening.
Yes. It seems that he fell asleep or something.
Mr. Tremblay! Oh. Okay, well, let's just say he has a contact for that. So we're fixing reactor?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so reactor. I have no clue how much that will cost, Rem. Plus you have bulk and speed dial, it's up to, you might have to, okay. Actually, let's just say we don't have enough money. Okay? Let's start there. We don't have enough money, what do we do?
Yeah, kill more people.
It could be sustainable to take travelers from a spaceport and harvest their organs. It could help pay
Well,
for
I
some-
like that talk.
I
Organ
can help
trade
with
is not
that.
as valuable as you think, unfortunately. Organ trade is kind of on the downturn due to excessive amounts of flash cloning for organs.
Oh, yeah.
Why get someone else's organ when you can flash clone your own? Only takes a year. Still, I think it's useful if you want to harvest, like, hearts or something.
The rate of a flash clone's decay makes them, I should say, not as useful for the types of experiments I will be performing.
Oh, they're for your own use? Okay.
Yes, I was simply suggesting selling some on the side, but for the most part I will be here in my...
Okay.
Now, hear me out, Kinesworthy. Don't immediately yell at me. We do know about a planet that is very mineral rich and has loads of...
Solus?
Yes. And it has
We
loads of...
I I don't want to cause issues. If the Eternal Damnation just suddenly rolls up on Polis, they will report it to the Vanguard. You'd have to go in with something else.
Well, we do have that small mercenary carrier ship.
That's not hyperspace capable.
Oh, true. Well, I guess, we could just spend the money we do have for some sort of drop ship that is hyperspace capable.
Wait, we have the Imperial one. No, wait, that would also get flagged. What if we just don't do Polis? But that's your guys' choice, it's not mine. If you really want to go to Polis and do issues there, sure. But I had one question.
Yes.
Has any group or people pissed you off in the past?
Other than any law enforcement?
Yeah, people that wouldn't be missed.
There's a few
Unity,
gangs.
hate them. We could work with a few gangs.
I didn't say work with them, I was thinking more like we take everything they own.
Yes, that's exactly what I was talking about. But I was using a different term of speaking.
Why are you using... Just speak plainly!
Okay. Well, we could kill off a few rival gangs. Alright, but Killian, as in small time, how small? Like too small that we wouldn't turn a profit off of selling their stuff after killing them all?
I mean, there's a few that are pretty large.
And we're not talking like the Pike Syndicate large or something like that.
I don't think
Right.
that'll end well for us.
Which is exactly why I'm saying I don't want it to be that
No,
large.
not that large. They're large enough that we can get some money off them, but not large enough that people will notice they're gone. At least no one important.
I mean, we could always do what the Vanguard used to do.
And what would that be?
Just the occasional bank robbery, train robbery.
The Vanguard also usually would buy out organizations and then liquidate them. Reduces competition. And you get their assets in the end. If you buy them out and then take ownership and then liquidate them, you usually get most of your money back and whatever they had. But since we're on the route of being illegitimate, we can also just kill them once we buy them.
Or we can force them into indentured servitude.
Yeah, just put more
Okay.
collars on.
Just do what you did with us.
Exactly. You see, you guys are already getting on my same page. I'm
First
starting
things
to like
first though,
this
Dram.
more and more
I
and more.
think there's something we should do. We should get more crew. You'll need an actual staffing here.
I mean, people to actually manage the menial tasks instead of doing it myself?
With
Tom
a ship
Mason
this
did that.
large, I will need a bridge crew as well.
Yeah, but bridge crew are more expensive. They require more specialized training.
Perhaps, but unfortunately, you don't want to skip out on bridge crews. You don't want to know how many negligent pilots I've had to represent.
Very true. Also, happy to see you again. You know any repair crews for a reactor that aren't going to blow up my ship?
Well, that might be a bit of a difficult one. I could compile a list of some of my more respectable clients and send them your way. I do owe them a recommendation or two.
And how much do you think that will cost me in the end? Like, ballpark it for me.
Well, these are the good ones, so, I'd say it'd probably go into the thousands. For a project this big, maybe the tens of thousands, possibly more.
Oh, okay, I can stomach that.
Yeah, but the results will be worth it, I can tell you that much. I'll compile a list and send them your way.
Alright. And do you know any places where I can get crew? Like a bridge crew or menial labor crews or something like that?
What we'll need to primarily focus on are people to repair and maintain our reactor once it's finished. Then we can get our bridge crew.
For something as specialized as bridge crews, maybe menial laborers. I could probably go to some, some loan shark programs I know. They always got a few debtors they're willing to rent out the services of. But, something more competent like bridge crews, that's outside of my field.
Alright, so I'm gonna assume you may or may not know a guy who knows a guy.
For menial labor, yes. For complicated stuff like command, no.
I see. Well, God's whether we're gonna have to actually, kidnap the crew of another ship then.
What? I was not paying attention. Okay. Sounds good to me.
Any sort of legal loophole we can make there, Vicarious?
Label them
A
pirates?
legal loophole how?
And kidnapping and or enslaving an entire bridge crew of another ship.
Oh, well, I mean, there are ways to cover that up and make sure the authorities don't catch wind of going on, if that's what you're asking. That could be done.
Beautiful. And Stas, once we get the reactor repaired, a crew formed and maintained, what are you gonna need in order to continue your work? Because I know what I need. I generally know what kind Sworthy needs. Stas. Alright, Killian. Same question, but to you.
Well, I guess it depends on how many injuries are happen, but I mean, if we get a lot of injured, maybe one or two helpers.
Yeah, but what kind of resources would you be needing?
I am mostly back to... I think we have some tools in here. I'll give you a list of things we might need.
Aren't those tools supposed to be, like, mostly disposable?
Sometimes. A lot of time you can just clean them like scalpels.
seems slightly unhygienic.
Why are you in the Bacta tank?
It's the closest I can be to underwater.
You're using up our limited Bacta.
And? Not much else I can do. The bridge is practically useless. What the?
Yeah, why don't you just go fix the menial things around the ship instead of wasting a resource I do not want to buy more of. Maybe we'll give you a deep bathtub next time.
With your permission,
yes.
sir, I will be taking the room here as my workspace.
Sure.
With this large area, I'll be more than capable of working on any tests that I need.
Okay. I don't really care what sort of office space you have. Alright, well, kind Smithy, I'm guessing you don't really have anything for us to do on a immobile ship. Is there anything
No,
we
and
can
with
do
your
right now?
your other Gozanti damaged, I don't think it'd be good to move out.
Very true. Man, I would also have to pay to fix the Gozanti then.
Now the Gozanti can be fixed just by the crew here. You've already fixed most of it.
Well, I guess, where did those, clone commandos drop off those droid parts? I'm gonna start touching those.